It should be difficult for Enoch to bear that record unto himself in such a wicked and dark world. Are you with me? Even though this man found himself in a very messy world and a corrupted generation, yet the Bible bears testimony that Enoch walked with God. And I was asking myself the question while I was in my place of study, that how is it possible for a man to walk with God for that long years in such a world like this? You know, if it is for a period of time that wickedness thrive, you will say, okay, because of the short period of time that he lived. But the man lived for 300 solid years, and he bear this record unto himself that he pleased God in such a world. Is not ordinary. Whatsoever that God did to him, that made it possible for him to walk with God in such an environment, you want to know this evening. Enoch walked with God. Enoch didn't wait for the culture to change. Enoch didn't wait for the situation that he found himself to change before he started his walk with God. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Enoch was not waiting, praying to God to change the situation of things before you begin to live his life to please him. Even though the world that I found myself is dark, even though the world that I found myself is wicked, that there is violence, there is compromise, there is deception, deceit everywhere, Enoch chose his own path, like every other person chose their own path. Even though the path of Enoch is so narrow and full of discomfort, Enoch still journeyed. That this is my own path. It doesn't matter either you people follow me or not. This is my own path. I will walk there all the days of my life. And Enoch walked through that path for 300 good years. Without compromise. He didn't patch it. Enoch didn't journey here and journey there tomorrow. No. He was so consistent in his walk that heaven had to pull him, that such men, you don't die. You are not permitted to see death. You have walked with a spirit. Remember, I told us last week that it is difficult for a mortal man to walk with a spirit. No. So that Enoch sustained the kind of energy to walk with God for that length of years. You are not permitted to see it. Heaven had to pull him. And the book of Hebrews that we have read, that by faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death. He was not found because God translated him. God himself took him. Meanwhile, before he died, he bare this record unto himself that he pleased the Lord. That was one of the things that occasioned this translation, that his life and his living pleased the Lord. Take away limitations, take away distractions. Even though I am living among a distracted company, I am living among a world, the kind that is dark, even though I am in a perverted generation, but Enoch bear this testimony unto himself that he walked with God. The Bible could summarize the life of Enoch in 3 words: walked with God. A man walked with God in a walk that is corrupted, in a world full of violence, in a world full of compromise, and yet he was made perfect.